A weasel or a fox. It's some kind of animal.
Could be. Oh, Weasel. IR Weasel.
Oh.
What a cartoon.
Because I am
You
Weasel,
don't need
IR
fans for
Baboon.
the victory dance. Baboon is better than Weasel.
Oh my god. Was that Nickelodeon?
No, that was Cartoon Network.
What's Cartoon Network? There's 2 Angry Otters as well, Ren and Stimpy. Man, you just had major flashbacks in my head right now for
They're
Cartoon
not
Network and
otters, they're
Nickelodeon.
beavers.
Beavers, oh my god.
It's fine.
My apologies. I have severely misstepped there, my dear sir.
Yeah. So Solar Bind, duration 7 seconds, slow per 100 units, from 4% to 8.5, magic resist reduction, that's pretty big, and the cast range seems okay.
That's how it's
Like
done.
700, you need to be relatively close.
It's got a very similar icon to Chakra Magic, which is a bit upsetting. They both look incredibly similar. Spirit form is a grumpy old picture of Mr. Keeper of the Light as top lane. They're going to find iLTW swiping in there with the Ursa Warrior, General V-Tune, and the final touch actually coming through from RodjER. Chen gets first blood.
So they might actually lane Ursa against the Lifestealer. That's something that we didn't mention. Let's see. Yeah, Navi V-Tune actually gonna lane against them. So we might see some swapperoos. And this benefits Navi because you can't, you know, have better lanes, especially when there's Chen. So he started with the Penitence. We'll get probably Holy Persuasion then on level 2.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because then you can teleport Chen bottom and then bring the Ursa. And then if Lifestealer TPs, the Ursa then TPs to match, right?
Yeah, so Seb walked, so they can have that TP rotation if they need. He still didn't skill anything. Orb of Venom Slow plus Penitence.
Oh, has to Burrow Strike to the safety of the tier 1.
That's not feeling good. Like, this kind of ruins your whole purpose when you picked him. So they might see still, you know, some swaps coming out to the bottom lane. General just collecting the XP. Saksa still not skilling anything.
Interesting. Oh, not swapping their lanes around just yet. Of course, you said waiting for that level 2 on the Chen. And that mid lane for Topson, my goodness. 7-0 start for the puck. Already a great beginning there and forcing an early salve out of Iceberg as he's chipped away at a lot of that HP already. And it's not going to get any better, is it? You said like halfway through the draft, puck against Storm Spirit. Iceberg's probably going to have a rough game against all of that control with Waning Rift and Dream Coil.
I was about to say something really dumb, like, yeah, Blinding Light to snap the coil. This is not the ability anymore, so.
Greetings!
It's hard to
big
get
combos.
used to new stuff.
Oh, thank God.
And there's so much new stuff for this wonderful patch. Blightstone's being built on both teams by the position 4s too. You know, Chen has one, Kotl has one. So looking for that harassment in lane. Try and get a few more bits of damage onto these off-lane heroes. And No Tail just hiding away up top. Wants to try and move over to that pull camp. As Rubick does TP bottom. Pairing up with the General for now. Finds out that his large camp
Where are you watching?
is completely
That's how
empty.
it's done.
I think they're just waiting for Chen to hit level 2 to be able to bottom and make the lanes that they want. Ursa also having a really good time. Let's see if Seb is going to be level 2. Yeah, after this creep wave. Still holding a point to see where he needs to like either live with the Sandstorm or if he wants to put more pressure with the Caustic.
Greetings!
And then there's RodjER just dragging back the wave with a good pull.
Oh, that,
Always want to fly? What is What is that?
that's
Jeez
the
Louise.
spell. That's Solar Bind.
That is some bizarre looking spell. Always want to fly, you know, nearly dying to it. And Saksa trying to go for the Illuminate play through the trees. But a good little dodge there from the Rubick. Oh, Courier Snipe not coming.
So the more you move, the more you shake.
Yeah, show me what you're working with. Always want to fly. Oh, Saksa, can he stop the pull? Topson dies in the mid lane. Iceberg gets some revenge for that early game pressure. The first minute and a half looked pretty bad for the Storm, but that 1-1-1 build we've seen so much and love. Storm Spirit gets the takedown.
great kill by Storm Spirit. No one is dying. Look at this spell,
Always
man.
wanna
fly. It's 120 move speed, level 1. Yeah, alright, I'm calling it out right now.
Stop
This
running.
is gonna get nerfed. This spell is so annoying. What's the cooldown on it? 22 seconds, and it scales down to 16.
Oh, that's pretty cute. So good when you've got like open wounds and this Lifestealer who can struggle to stick on targets. The ability to fight people and allow them to munch on them. It's a pretty good pairing.
Yes.
Lifestealer.
And it looks so powerful.
Dire structures.
It's
are
like
fortified.
Omni-Knight using 100 heals on you.
Look at an ion cannon flying down from the sky. It's like Mystic Flare, but Keeper of the Light has it to slow people down.
Radiant structures.
Oh, I can't. Well,
are
actually, I can't
fortified.
wait. Kotl plus Skywrath, Mystic Flare plus this Solar Bind. Imagine all the flashing lights. New Year's Eve at midnight, someone's going to play it. Fireworks everywhere.
My holiness hides me.
So Storm Spirit forced out of the lane. Double null, Fairy Fire, and has a bottle charge. Once Spot gets level 6, we might still see
Radiant's
rotation
courier
coming
has
up
been
from one of the
killed.
heroes, possibly Saksa. What I would love to see from Navi
Radiant's
in this
courier
game
has
is
been
that
killed.
Alwayswannafly gets farm priority instead of Chen, because he's playing against some really nice spells to steal, especially Enigma, so might be able to, you know, do much more if he has that one extra item.
Oh wait, Chen can't use Divine Favor on allied heroes until he gets the Aghanim Shard?
Oh!
Yeah, Aghanim Shard allows Divine Favor to be cast on allies, teleporting them back home after 6 seconds.
Well, someone didn't do this homework.
Iceberg about to drop in the mid lane. He turns on Topson though. Another Remnant, not dodged. One more hit from Saksa, but he gets out of there with a ball lightning. Cracks level 6, and he's out of there. While bottom lane, iLTW chased by General and Organafly. It is Navi suddenly spinning out 2 big kills.
My thrift rewarded.
Iceberg, he was afraid to go and try to pick up that rune. He was like, maybe someone is there, possibly Enigma, because Enigma was not showing on the map. Oh, that's pretty big, you know. That's actually a huge nerf to Chen.
Thank you, chat, by the way. I'm paying attention. I'm watching. RodjER up at top lane. Chen caught inside the sandstorm. And No Tails there to help Seb secure up a kill. So it's a great thing when we've got these new patches. You know, we can learn 5-10% of it. There's a lot to read, but chat, they know everything. There's so many of you, you can teach us.
Well, the thing about it is you know, soak all the information. You're watching someone stream, you're playing the game, you're you know, watching a Reddit thread about something, some combination. So it's a learning experience for all of us. Don't be too harsh on us, chat, because it's a new one for us as well.
Again, Iceberg onto Topson, but he throws the Dream Coil the Storm's way, snaps the coil. Iceberg's gonna get blown up as Saksa's rotation with that Illuminate clears through the storm. And Topson, with some fresh urn charges and a double damage
Radiant's
rune,
middle tower is under attack.
could be looking to rotate, but doesn't have the coil, so a little bit difficult.
Dire's top tower
It's tough
is
for him.
under
I mean,
attack.
he got 1 kill, and then it's just a rotation. Puck might actually get even a solo kill on him because of that leash mechanic, keeping him in place
Dire's top
for a
tower
very
is
long
under
time.
attack.
How's V-Tune doing? Doing
Very well.
Really good. Yeah, top lane.
Still gonna get caught inside the sandstorm, trying to Earthshock away. Look at
Radiant
that.
are scanning.
The shiny lights coming down from Keeper, slowing him a touch. He'll go back into the jungle. Maybe someone can just bring himself a salve or something. Treads into Battle Fury for the Ursa Warrior. Looks like the build he's going to be going for. And they never ended up swapping their lanes. And keeping General against the Lifestealer seems like it's gone okay for Navi so far.
Keeper of the Light, his Aghanim Shard is Illuminate heals for 40% of the damage that it does. So I really expect him that he's gonna get that item, like possibly a Glimmer Cape, and maybe that get a shard. It's only during the daytime.
Yeah, that's true. And then you've got the spirit form as well, giving you the illuminate from that spirit coming out,
Stupendous!
channeled up by a separate one. Keeper of the Light with recall. It's like they remove it from Chen, give it to his Aghanim Shard, put one back on the Keeper of the Light. We really are going back to old school Dota days. 8-minute
love
rune
it.
about to spawn up.
You know, I've been playing Dota for what, 15, 16 years? I don't
Radiant's middle
recall
tower is under
correctly,
attack.
but it's nice to see like all of these old abilities, some of the names, like the spells that we kind of grow up with are back there again in our favorite game.
Yeah, they sure are. They, need to bring back the secondary hero names though.
For sure. Fuzzy Wuzzy on the top lane, farming nicely, and he gets that possessed mask. For those who don't know, that's Ursa's name.
Oh,
in
Sand
Dota
King.
1 days.
With the Dream Coil helping out, that General Pango was in way too deep.
Too far.
General? Let me just double click on him to be sure that he died near tier 3 tower 8 minutes in.
He did. He was hunting the Enigma, trying to kill off Eidolons, and then Sand King with Puck both rotating. Made sure it was cut short. Storm rushing that Orchid as we expect. Thinking about a play in towards mid because the orb has been expended, so Ball Lightning, Waning Rift away. Still going to go for this though as Iceberg now gives up. TP from Saksa scares away the rest of Navi because Alwayswannafly and General, they were both nearby, ready with Telekinesis and Rolling Thunder to force a fight.
Wait, so Keeper of the Light actually has recall now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Like, Keeper of the Light is back. Where's my Dakota Cox? Coddle guy. You know, he might start to play professionally.
The next label, play next label.
Come back with a good old Coddle, yeah. It's going to be super nice having that potential for a hero like Puck, who is so elusive and good for pushing out side lanes, and then bringing it into the team fight when need be. Pango, General, he's in the same place again, a bit of deja vu. Still only level 6 on him, while Seb has managed to crack level 8 already. What is General doing? What's his plan here?
Yes.
Good question. I said that they need to give Alwayswanna farm priority. Maybe that's that. You know, he's just buying time. Alwayswannafly farming on the bottom lane, getting, or at least trying to get his level 6.
More DD Rune, Dream Call on 2. Good Waning Rift and Sam's in with the Sandstorm. Looks for the burrow onto the Storm. Hand of God from Chen buys a bit of time, and Iceberg turns to fight with his Chen creeps. They slap into Seb.
Look at his status bar on Storm. Jelly,
Look at this Pango.
DD, Overload, Bottle.
He's coming in with a Rolling Thunder. He wants No Tail real bad. The level 5 Enigma, again surrounded by the Chen creeps as Topson, Waning Rift forward, finds the Rubick. Alwayswannafly down to half HP, but they turn around on them with a lift.
Oh,
and
Storm fake
Topson,
shift.
they slow down the Pango, and in comes Storm again. DD Rune still going, taking down Saksa with a quick little hit. Topson finds the trade and a killing spree, and now the Waning Rift to the high ground with a phase shift there. He's got Urn charges, dodging through the damage, but Iceberg, the kill is there. A double for the Storm Spirit. Didn't miss on that attack.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That was pretty big. Storm Spirit.
Dire's top
I
tower
mean, he almost
is
has
under
enough money.
attack.
Yeah, that's actually enough to
Radiant's
buy
bottom
full
tower is
Orchid.
under
Double null
attack.
bottle, full Orchid. Also has this Fairy Trinket, level 1, that kind of fits Storm's profile. Some
Radiant's
HP, some
middle
spell
tower
damage,
is under
and
attack.
mana cost
Dire's
reduction,
top
which he
tower
really loves to
has
have.
fallen.
It's huge. And then falls back on a stack, which he's going to be able to farm up a real nice amount of money there. And he's already got his Orchid done.
Were you watching? That's how it's done.
Another one of those moments where Navi, flicks that switch of aggression from a weird move like General was like in this dire triangle, then suddenly he's mid lane ganking.
OG will need to be careful about Roche taking potential that Navi has. Like
Dire's
the
middle
Aura's
tower
mech
is
is
under
already
attack.
done on Chen. Ursa has that lifesteal from Possessed Mask. Like, this is actually a very valuable tier 1
the
item
Orchid.
for Ursa.
Poor iLTW. Can't get away from that. He's got
Dire's
phase
bottom
boots,
tower
Midas,
is under
and
attack.
Iceberg with this Orchid is starting to make them pay for that little bit of greed. Smoke from the other 3 though. Topson, Seb, Saksa moving out from that mid lane, trying to catch onto General. The Pangolier being shredded with that Illuminate and the Orb.
Is under attack.
Substantial magic damage and a coil now, actually in onto Alwayswannafly, but he's under the Sandstorm, pushed out. Gets caught by the blinding light from this ghost form of the Coddle, and they're diving in under tier 1, slowing the Rubick, but he's still alive, and Storm zips in, finds the jump with the Orchid, the silence and the damage. It looks like it's enough to pop Topson.
It is.
Dire's top tower is under
It's
attack.
actually enough damage. Meanwhile, all that's happening, Ursa just pushing the top lane, farming, and I believe that's a 13-minute Battle Fury. This game looking really good for, like... Look at the item build. Abyssal Bait. Straight by Ursa. He knows, like, I need to lock down these units like Lifestealer. Puck, we have a bit of a limited lockdown, so I'll just get a Basher, and this is your, kind of cover once Enigma, if it gets down to that he's gonna get a BKB eventually, but not looking good this game. No tail at the bottom of net worth, 1600 gold only.
Yeah, buying his first null of the game coming. You know, we said that we were kind of happy that there weren't, map changes and maths changes.
Yeah, love it.
The one thing that I'm a little bit sad about is that Radiant Ancient Camp and the difficulty you have stacking it. Like the box, it feels
got
like
fixed.
It still feels like it's a little bit too far up though.
It's easier to stack, that's what Patch said.
A little easier to stack, okay.
I think Gary IceFrog probably knows better than you, so I'll just trust IceFrog.
Fine.
Radiant are
I'll take that to
scanning.
heart. I will trust IceFrog. I just know that in the last patch, I hated it. Storm Zip, they scan, they find the Lifestealer with an Orchid there, but they burrow and Black Hole. Iceberg and V-Tune both caught inside. They'll tick down the Storm. V-Tune's still in there, and they've stolen out the Malefice. Alwayswannafly doesn't get the big Black Hole he wanted, while Seb, infested with the Lifestealer, turns around with the bomb onto Rubick, catching him out with the Lifestealer popping out. They'll find Alwayswannafly.
Great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. Definitely a good bait from OG. They read that movement really well. And they had no observer boards to scout things out, so they knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, he knew what was coming. Great turnaround. That's Iceberg giving away a decent chunk of change there. 500 gold almost to Seb. So that puts Sanking now a little closer to the Yule Scepter he's aiming for. I think he was considering Veil. He's got a crown, but decides to go for... Oh, no, never mind. He actually has it finished. Holy crap. Where did that come from? Blink and Veil on Sanking. 6,000 net worth. Seb, after that first move where he had to go Burrow Strike level 1, has made a tremendous comeback.
And that's an easy Roche. They know there's no Black Hole. I'm not sure if OG can take this fight. It's already down.
They're still smoked up. Trying to scout out anybody showing here from Navi. Storm Spirit offers himself in towards the mid lane. But Chen has mech with Hand of God, so difficult to bring any of these targets from 100 to 0. As Storm just zips in aggressively onto No-Tail. Telekinesis is there, they need the heal. A bit of touch from the Hand of God, and the Storm Spirit will lose the Aegis though, and OG thinking about retreating, but it's Rolling Thunder from General, catching RTW in the back, so the Lifestealer can't stick on target, and the ball in again from Iceberg, finding the Lifestealer, Seb with a great Burrow Strike, but it's nowhere near enough to keep them alive, and a stolen Burrow Strike. Alwayswannafly, again, on his head, he gets turned, Seb, slain by V-Tune's Ursa, while Topson, found by Iceberg off to the right-hand side. Saksa going for a TP. Will he survive? Oh, no. 4 heroes down from OG, but nearly a 5-man wipe.
They lost the Aegis straight away, but won a team fight. Will take a tier 1 tower. I think OG needs Black Hole to be more threatening in a team fight. And General, what a build. Straight into pipe, just a magic wand pipe against Puck, against Sanking, Keeper of the Light. It works really, really well here.
Yeah. Yeah, with mech, with Hand of God, with pipe, you've got so much sustain and damage mitigation. So awfully difficult to bring down Iceberg. And then Ursa on top of it, Enrage with a Basher and a possessed mask for Ursa Warrior. You were talking about that item being pretty good for Morphling, for Phantom Assassin. Not too shabby on the Ursa Warrior either.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Does that work on Fury Swipes? Fury Wipes.
Radiant's
Do you think that works on Fury Swipes damage as well?
Possibly. I mean, there's gonna be a lot for us to learn in this patch. I'm glad that, XP gold stay the same. Roche, we didn't touch Roche, just that he gains more armor. So, we need to focus on some interaction between the items. Fairy's Trinket still held by Storm Spirit, has Arcane Rune.
Oh, all
He'll
bottled up.
definitely need a BKB. Like once he gets a BKB, they have nothing but the black hole to keep him inside.
Chen waiting for that level, not 20th
Dire's
minute,
top tower is under
not level
attack.
20. Waiting another 2 minutes for the Aghanim shard to come up. And that's going to give him that divine favor. Cast on allies, teleport them home after 6 seconds. Potentially
Radiant's
saving them
middle
out from
tower
danger.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is
And that's
under
going to give
attack.
Storm the opportunity to ball lightning very aggressively, take, immediate pickoffs on people, then get teleported home for that refresh on his HP and mana.
I've been wanting.
Dire's top tower
OG with the
is
mid-tier one, grouping up heavily as 5 down in that
Radiant's
southern
middle
portion of the
tower
map.
is under attack.
Topson.
You would want to have that combo from
Dire's
Chen
top tower
earlier.
is under
Maybe they
attack.
were even not aware of this, so he's still
Radiant
farming
are
that
scanning.
Aghanim shard. Has enough money to actually buy it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Topson's got a TP top and address that lane. Navi with a sweeping smoke back through to their side of the map, finding Saksa. And Storm Spirit, Vortex, doesn't have it. Well, he did, onto an illusion.
Here I am.
Dire are scanning.
Lifestealer making a hasty retreat with that TP.
Everyone needs to get out. Seb, still in the trees, has a Blink Dagger and the Veil of Discord. Maybe he wants to make a jump. There's a tier 1 tower at the bottom if they want to connect, but they need Puck. Like, Puck is kind of key to OG, where he goes in, creates a bit of a mess, then Sanking follows up.
Oh my god, the Centaur stomp on the Enigma. That allows Iceberg to go straight on top of No Tail. A few more hits there, helped out by General Swashbuckle. Great pickoff. As bottom lane, OG are setting up onto the Ursa Warrior. They saw him move in here,
Dire's
but
middle
RTW
tower
can't
is
close the
under
gap.
attack.
And Seb not able to jump towards the Fuzzy Wuzzy. Saksa. Spirit form illuminate. Not finding anybody. And the smoke from Navi. Gonna get popped on
And
that
another
high ground.
one from Saksa. Chakra Magic is maxed out. They don't have that one hero that really benefits from Chakra Magic. Like maybe Enigma with the Midnight Pulse. Just lower the cooldown a bit. Sanking is okay. Puck is decent, nothing too special.
Yeah, it's not like the Kotl TB we used to see like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Bringing that metamorphosis down.
Caudle,
Well,
Dragonite, Caudle plus Night Stalker combo.
oh yeah. Oh man, that Kotl DK was sickening. Perma. Double stun. Lifestealer out on his own. They do make the move forward. Rage is there, and RTW. Topson jumping with a 2-man coil. Focusing Rubick with a good burrow strike. They're going to try and bring down Alwayswannafly. The Sandstorm there, and they illuminate. Finally, Topson brings him down, but in comes the bear. The bear cleaves through them. No-Tail Saksa both drop, and they've got the Rolling Thunder connecting on Seb twice. And he's going for more. Topson back to the trees he goes. Lifestealer has to jump out of the creep, and Rage back towards his tier 2s. Topson trying to stand his ground and fight with the Weighing Rips, but the ball lining in from Storm. He wants RTW desperately hunting for that Lifestealer, and V-Tune, the counter is that Ursa Warrior. Now the buybacks from the TPs down to this bottom lane. They're just going to feed away more kills. Maybe they'll bring down General. Pops his wand, he's got a pipe and shield crash, and the Hand of God brings it back to almost full. Saksa forced that back, but he's dead. V-Tune now unstoppable, and they know where Topson is. That big ball lightning! Iceberg did 90% of Topson's HP with that one.
Oh man, OG just falling apart in this game. They can't catch a break. Navi playing
Dire's middle tower
pretty much
is under
flawlessly. That item build from General, straight up pipe just to keep them alive with the mech and Hand of God, allowing them to survive through any initial burst that OG does.
And they're focusing this Enigma so early on in the fight, so we just don't see the black hole from No Tail.
It's in position 5 Enigma.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of rough one for him.
And he's trying to save up for Blink Dagger, something that maybe could turn a fight around.
So Pango now has Shard and has magic immunity. It can be cast during Rolling Thunder to temporarily hit the brakes.
Dire's bottom
Nice.
tower is under attack.
Can
Oh,
cast
wow.
Rolling Thunder and Shield Crash during roll up.
Dire's structures
And they are using this
fortified.
Chen
yeah,
shard as well on the Storm Spirit. Like he's trying to go for the pickoffs, like ball lightning in onto the Enigma. Wait. Is it going? Does he make it all the way? Oh, he was close. But Seb dies down bottom lane. There's fights happening everywhere. And there it is. The roll up. He's going to roll through and kill off No Tail. Seb both down. While OG, they're bleeding out. Trying to chase towards Saksa now. It's iLTW. Battling into General. He's been bashed up immediately by V-Tune. No more rage. He's going to try and infest into the puck or something. But he's standing there with Iceberg arriving. It's another kill. A monster streak. And the ball lightning just keeps on going. And they call GG. 2-0 here. Navi ahead of the best of 5.
What a performance from Navi, man. General, his itemization, and getting that shard, it actually allows him, like if this game drag, puck coil doesn't do that much. This is something that I did not think of, because I was not